Listen, we know the NFL is a quarterbacks league, right? They get all the attention, the Disney floats, champagne, red carpets, but that's why we're taking it upon ourselves to hold these individuals accountable. So let's do a little quarterback fraud watch to see if some of these stars truly are who everyone thinks they are. All right, but first, I gotta try this lemon. Joshua said,
it's delicious.
See, that's the face you need to make.
Stop scrunching your face up.
what are you doing?
If you scrunch too hard, you get wrinkles.
That is so nasty. I gotta eat it now. I gotta wear it. You got me a decision. Anyways, all right, first up.
Would you like for me to go
You're
while you
sicko.
finish up?
Dak Prescott, is he really a star for what he thinks he is?
All right,
Sicko.
so Dak Prescott, interestingly enough, coming into the year, under 500 versus winning teams for his career. In postseason, 2-4 record. Has never made it out of the divisional round. For this year, 14th in the NFL in pass yards. Sounds like a phony and a fraud to me.
Ooh, Danny, what do you think?
Yeah, when you look at some categories that these quarterbacks have, arm strength, accuracy, and decision making, all these things, there's some writers, NFL writers, that did this little test, and Dak Prescott is at the middle or to the bottom of the top 10, or even not even on the top 10 of a lot of these categories. I mean, this guy gets all this money. The Cowboys never get where they need to go, and there's a reason, especially his decision making when it comes to getting to the playoffs. It's terrible.
I think, yeah, inconsistency has been a big thing for him. I think he's been in the league long enough to prove himself. And so that is a red flag for me. So I'm going to have to say he's a fraud.
A fraud.
Yes. All right. Let's get to Justin Herbert. Is he a fraud?
Well, hadn't won a game in the playoffs, so it seems pretty fraudulent.
He got paid, though.
Yeah, a lot of stats. Stats don't always correlate with winning. Feels fraudulent to me. He's got a whippy-dippy hairstyle. So
That license expired a long time ago.
that sounds about right to me. I'm going to say that he's fraudulent, but the story hasn't fully been written on this guy yet, because I do think he can be impactful in the right system, because his coach does make some questionable decisions.
Yeah, I'm going to think he's faux real. I do like Justin Herbert. I don't like his signature on his license right there, but that signature is a fraud. But I love Justin Herbert. I think he's very competitive. Like what you said, making the right decisions when he's out there, giving him the chance to succeed. But you look at his arm strength, his accuracy, his toughness. I mean, remember there was a game last year that he got smoked in the side of his ribs and stayed in the game and brought the team back. I love Justin Herbert.
I don't think they would give him all this money if they thought he was a fraud. So
I mean, teams have been hoodwinked and bamboozled before. The Cardinals did.
No, I
with
mean,
Kyler Murray.
You're right.
I mean, Russell Wilson got a big old bag, fraudulent.
I think there's potential there. I think he's dealt with a lot of injuries, like you said. He was dealing with one last season. So I believe in Justin Herbert. So I would say he's not a fraud. And finally, and this might surprise some people, what about Joe Shiesty? Why do we got to do Joe Burrow like that, man? That's a terrible picture.
And who's the person there next to his signature on the right?
Where?
He's got some long hair down here.
Oh, yeah.
That's
We gotta
how you
cover
know
that
this
up.
is a fake ID.
Poor Joe.
The case for Joe is intriguing because he's been banged up a lot in his career, right? Torn ACL, I know it's not his fault, but he's trying to play through injury this year. Certainly not helping his team as he does that. They're 1-3 right now. The passing yard stat is wild. You think of Ritter, Pickett, Fields. Those are guys that people say can't play in the NFL. Well, Joe Burrow is behind them right now. He's not a fraud from the standpoint of we know when he's healthy and he's in games that he is a winning quarterback. But if the injuries continue to mount through his career, that will be the reason that people start to downgrade his legacy.
That's why I just wish he would. I know he wants to win for his team. I know he's a competitor, right? And he wants to be out there and play for him. But I mean, you got to come to a realization. You got to set your pride aside, right? And you got to say, listen, I got to think about what's best for my team and get healthy, because when I'm at my best and when I am healthy, that's when I'm really benefiting this team there. So he's not a fraud. He's a real.
So let me ask the question real quick here, because I think that they should sit him out too. But I don't think it's because they get better as a team if he's not in. I just think it's the fact that they paid him a ton of money and they don't want to wreck him further.
Yeah.
Do you think, though, that if they had a backup quarterback in there, that there's a way to salvage some of the throws that he can't make right now because he's so banged up?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I'm just curious. They have Browning. I don't really know much about Browning,
good
to be
in college.
completely honest.
Yeah.
I think A.J. McCarron, they also called him up as well
they
because
did.
he's familiar with that organization.
Yeah.
I don't think he's played under this head coach, but yeah, I mean, I think they can manage. All you need is a game manager, right? Just because you have the weapons on that offense in the backfield and in the receiving core there. So just get the ball to your playmakers there and let the rest take care of itself.
But they also have to get an offensive line that can block. Because
That's true.
it doesn't matter who they have back there.
That's been missing for the last, 3 seasons?
Yeah, it
since
doesn't
Joe
matter
Burrow
who they
got
have.
Drafted.
I mean, you got to block.
Yeah, and I think that's the next thing they're looking at, right? Because they've got the skill and they got to lock some of those guys down long term. But, I mean, if I was looking in terms of draft, I'd be looking at offensive linemen.